Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Clouds here, back again with another video. Today we have a bit of a unique topic. We're going to go over quality of life changes that need to be added to GPO. Now to those of you that may be watching this who don't know what quality of life changes are, basically it's like some small changes that don't really impact the core gameplay of the game. And yeah, we're just going to be going over some small changes that I wish were added to the game. And yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, and the first quality of life change, as you guys can see, we are on Town of Beginnings right now, and the first one is wooden cannons and other accessories only being able to be bought at Town of Beginnings. This doesn't really make sense to me, and it kind of sucks for players who are in like public lobbies, or maybe players who don't have like flight devil fruits. Every time they're out of wood, they're gonna have to come back over here to go get, you know, the lump sum of wood, and it's kind of just really tedious. And in the anime, if you guys watch the anime, pretty much on almost every island that the crew goes to, they do have supplies such as wood and stuff like that. You'll see Usopp buying stuff for the ship and stuff like that. It would just make more sense if there was wood shops spread out more towards the islands in this game, instead of just only being at Town of Beginnings. That honestly was kind of a dumb thing to me, in my opinion, but like I said, something small, not really too big, but this would help a lot of players out, like, and as far as saving time instead of having to go all the way over here sometimes. And then new players, you know, with their boats, if they get broken, let's say they have a double free bar like Barry or something, they ain't gonna be able to get all the way over here. So it would just be nice and help a lot of players and make a lot of players' lives easier if they had wood shops spread out more towards the island. This also brings me in my second point. If you guys try to purchase an item, let's say like wood or something, you can only purchase in increments of 1. Now I can purchase 15 at 1, but I can only do it 1 time. So I'm having to go through here buying this multiple times, so I can fix my boat, as you guys can see right here, instead of just being able to purchase the maximum amount that I can purchase. Again, another small change, but it would just save a lot of time if I was able just to purchase instantly 500 rather than having to go through here clicking a bunch of times. Same with potions, you know, cannonballs and whatnot. Like I said, another small change, but it's just something that would like save a lot of time in the long run. And I know a lot of other people that have been complaining about this as well. Like it just takes a lot of time. Like from 0 wood to click through this takes like a minute or 2, bro. And sometimes it's just annoying to do that. I wish I could just click 500 and buy, you know, the maximum amount. Okay guys, so this next one is also not really a big issue. However, it is a little bit of an annoyance. Whenever I try going to dungeon mode, it would be easier if I was able to do a map vote to kind of decide or have a chance to get the specific map I want. You know, some people may want certain maps, like let's say you're a Gora user, you're probably gonna want Coliseum. You know, let's say you're a Pika user, you're probably gonna want Skypea map. And then, you know, let's be honest, nobody really likes Tropical map. This is not really a huge issue, and I don't really see this being added in the longevity of the game. However, it kind of would be nice if we were able to choose right out the gate the map we wanted to go to. And honestly, that would save a lot of people time, because whenever I'm looking for a specific map and I don't get it, I just reset, keep going and going and going until I end up getting the map I want. That would fix mine and a lot of people's issues with dungeon mode. And honestly, I just feel like it'd be a pretty good change. Like, you know, for you, if you're watching this, maybe consider this. I know you're probably not going to, but it would be nice if you considered this, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into the next one, guys. Okay, guys, this next quality of life change is something that I'm actually pretty, like, I get annoyed with it sometimes, and it is fixing fast mode. For those of you that don't know, fast mode kind of has, like, 2 purposes. For people who have, like, not as good computers, they use fast mode to run the game better. But a lot of people don't know this yet, but fast mode has an advantage to it. When you turn on fast mode on, you get knocked back from moves significantly more. So let's say I am 1D 5 times. Instead of getting the normal set knockback, which is about this much, you'll get knocked back significantly more, being knocked back about this much. And this makes it to where people cannot combo extend on you. Let's say like Collier, Shigan, you know, the lightning paralyzation from this move, and certain other things. It just allows you to not be comboed by having fast mode on. It would be nice if they fixed this issue and made it to where fast mode is only good for, you know, running the game better, instead of actually having an actual advantage with it. I know I could just as easily turn on fast mode, but I'm gonna be real with you, looking at the game in fast mode gives me headaches. And there's some people that really just use fast mode to abuse it for that advantage, and not actually because their computer is bad. So it's honestly a really annoying thing, and I'm going to show you guys just like how it is with versus without fast mode. So this is without fast mode, and you guys can see she got knocked back that much. Okay guys, and now I had her turn on fast mode, and now you guys are about to see just how much further she gets knocked back with fast mode. So without fast mode, she was only getting knocked back around here. With fast mode, she got knocked back significantly further, making it to where someone could not combo extend. This actually changes the game in terms of combat a little bit, and a lot of people could just abuse this and turn it on just to get that factor to help them win a match. And again, I mean, like, I could easily just do it, but again, I don't like looking at the game like that. And you know, this is just a small change that I wish for you would fix, because I don't even think fast mode was intended to be like this in the first place. It was only intended to be like a last resort as players who have like not as good PCs, so they could run the game. So you know, hopefully this gets fixed. Small quality of life change, you know, fixing fast mode. But yeah, let's get into the next one, guys. Okay guys, we're back in Universe Hub, and this change I would like to see is some sort of skill-based matchmaking, or like pro ranked. I actually got this idea because I have a couple friends, or a couple people in my DMs that have been telling me, you know, I had a friend that for his very first ranked match, he went against someone that had like over 1,000 wins, and he got washed bad. And I feel like some sort of skill-based matchmaking or pro matchmaking would kind of like make the dive to ranked a little easier for new players. Like, this isn't really an issue personally for me. I never had an issue with that. I've gone against a lot of players that have, like, even one of the best players in the game, top players, right? But you gotta admit, like, for a new player who's never played ranked before, it is kind of harsh to throw them in a match versus someone that has like 1,000 plus wins. It kind of just seems weird. And I feel like having like a pro ranked and like a casual 1v1 in game mode would kind of fix this a little bit. Not quite 100%, but it would kind of separate the group. You know, obviously the more sweaty tryhards would want to go to the pro game mode. I'm sorry. There would still be a couple of people who want to smurf it out and, like, you know, go to casuals, even though damn well they have like really a lot of experience. But I just feel like some sort of matchmaking or pro ranked game mode would kind of like separate the two a little bit, and maybe players who want to like start off small and get better at PvP can do so in arena. Let me know what y'all feel about this change. This was something I debated putting in the video because it's not really like a huge thing, and it's not guaranteed to work. However, I have had a lot of people come up to me and like tell me stuff like that, where like their experiences and stuff, where they, you know, very new to the game, very new to ranked, just got max, first PvP match in, goes against someone that has 1,000 plus wins. So I don't know, man. Let me know how you feel about this one. But yeah, that's another quality of life change I would like to see added to the game, guys. This next change is something I feel like a lot of people are going to agree with, especially people that may not have good computers. And that is the ability to turn off screen shake. I noticed this sometime in update 2 when I was fighting Gravito. As you guys know, Gravito's ult. There is so much screen shake and so much effects going on the screen that it makes your FPS drop so much. If I go in settings right now, I'll see a set amount of settings. Fast mode, shadows, fast mode 2, and these are good. You can turn all of these on and they will help, you know, raise your FPS for those of you guys that might not have a better computer. But there is no option for screen shake, and there is no option to be able to turn that off. There are games like Blox Fruits that have the ability to turn off screen shake. And by the way, what I mean by screen shake is if I use moves like this, you guys can see there is a certain level of screen shake effect on my screen, which is kind of a bit of an FPS killer. This would help a lot of people that do not have good computers out by being able to turn off something like that. Because when you use moves like this or ultimates like this, you know, it really, like, look at that. The screen shake on that is insane. And being able to turn that off would really help a lot of players. So yeah, something small, but I feel like a lot of people would agree with that as well. So for you, if you're watching this, heavily consider adding that, please. It would help a lot of us out. Not me personally, it doesn't really affect me personally, but I know literally a group of people just in my Discord that has potato computers, so please add this for them. Save their souls, please. For this one, I went to the Marine Fort, and the reason is because the next thing is some sort of Marine vanity. As you guys know, if you're Marine, the only clothes option you have is the Marine Chore Boy clothing. I feel like a small change would be, and this would also add a little more immersion to be a Marine, have it to where Marines have more clothing. They could make it something to where it's like you get more clothing based off of the amount of bounty you have. So like the more bounty you have, like you can unlock clothing. Now the second idea is better, but they could make it to where you have to do a certain quest or maybe achievement to where if you arrest a certain amount of pirates, you can unlock, vanity clothing. And this kind of came to my mind when I started seeing the Marine cap float around. I started getting to thinking, man, what if they had that, but in an accessible way? And this would also give like, an RP factor or like a little bit more immersion to being a Marine. Because let's be honest, there's no reason to be a Marine right now. And if there's a little bit of a cool factor to that, like if you arrest pirates, or there's a certain quest line, a specific Marine quest line that you can get clothing. Nothing, obviously no actual accessory buff to it, just purely cosmetic, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, the Marine fit is drippy, bro, but it gets old after a while, and the fact that you can't change your Marine fit at all kind of sucks. So this is something something I feel like that would actually impact being a Marine quite a bit, and maybe if they added something like this, we'd see more people want to be Marine. Next thing, again, something small, Marines being able to set their spawn in more places. This is a really big quality of life change, because as a Marine, not being able to set your spawn anywhere kind of sucks, and it's really annoying when you have to have your spawn set to one place but you're trying to go to another. So you have to waste all this time going to the place you actually want to be because you couldn't set your spawn there. So I just feel like as a Marine, you should be able to have, like, I'm not saying you should be able to set your spawn everywhere, but more places. And I feel like that's justified. Okay guys, the last thing that quality of life change that I want to add to the game is being able to see your party members' health when you're in a party. This would specifically help during PvP and dungeons, 2v2s, 5v5 situations. It would be something like a bar over here. If you've ever played an MMO, when you're in a party, you see your party members' health over here. And this would like really help in dungeons. Let's say your homie's about to die in dungeons, you can go over there and help him because you'll know he's about to die. Let's say your homie in PvP is about to die, you'll go over there and help him because you know he's about to die, rather than worrying about communication all the time, because we can't always communicate that we're about to die in PvP and dungeons. And something simple like that, I feel like that would be a relatively easy change to make, and that would go a long way for helping people in multiple game modes, boss fights, dungeons, PvP, bro. You guys get the gist, bro. It would help in a lot of ways. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all enjoy this, let me know, and I'll be thinking about doing a part 2 of this. Also, let me know what quality of life changes you would like added to the game in the comments below, and I'll make sure to read them. I'll try to read as much as I can. But anyways, I wanted to do a bit of a unique video today instead of the usual like PvP and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this. But anyways, it's been your boy Clouds. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.